It's not a world of men.
I want you to be a man.
You could just be a man in this one moment.
I gotta be a man.
Be a man.
It's be a man time.
Be a man.
Be a man.
Be a man. Am I supposed to be a man?
Be a man.
Be a man. Be a man.
Be a man.
You can act like a man.
Be a man.
This episode of the Be a Man Experience is sponsored by Blue Chew. Summer is here, and it's time to bring the heat in the bedroom. Now you can increase your performance and get that extra confidence in bed. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in a chewable tablet at a fraction of the price. No more awkward conversations at the doctor's office and waiting in line at the pharmacy. The process is simple. Sign up at bluechew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. They say first impressions are everything. Time to leave her with an impression that's going to last a lifetime. Blue Chew wants you to have better sex. Discover your options at bluechew.com. Chew it and do it. We got a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use promo code MAN20 at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's bluechew.com, promo code MAN20 to receive your first month free. Visit bluechew.com for more details and important safety information. And shout out to Blue Chew for sponsoring this podcast.
Be a man.
Experience. Do you know what pain is? Be a man. Pain. You know what it's like to have fucking existential pain and real pain?
I'm tortured mentally and physically.
Isn't it fucking brutal suffering? You aware of the fucking? You know that term, anybody, you guys?
I like
the
that
fucking.
term. The fucking.
It makes perfect sense, you know? Some fucking sage. I don't know who's responsible
Sometimes
for
the
it.
fucking you get isn't worth the fucking you get.
It's called the fucking. When your day is going suspiciously well and you don't trust it. Then some shit finally goes down to ruin it all. Ah, there it is. The fucking. Happy Monday. Let the fucking commence. Can you relate to that term, boys, at all?
Well, Mr. Monday can't because Monday's the best day of the week.
They say he would be the antithesis. You know that word antithesis? Antithesis of that. He loves fucking Monday.
Oh, yeah, he's a maniac.
But in this case here, like, and to spread it out, right? You wake up, you know, I actually feel fucking half normal for a fucking second here. You get downstairs, the coffee came out perfect.
Yeah.
Everybody, you know, the fucking things are looking up. And then all of a sudden, it shifts. And things start to unravel. In your mind, the clouds are dark coming and it's getting dark. Missteps start to accumulate. That's known as the fucking when your day goes downhill.
Yeah.
Unexpectedly.
It's a perfect fucking term because, like, that's what it is. Like, you can't put your finger on it, but it seems like when things are going good, that it's inevitably gonna fucking turn out being
And
shitty.
it snowballs after it starts going downhill.
Because you know deep down you're a worthless piece of shit and you only expect bad things to happen. How can a loser ever win, you say to yourself?
Yeah.
Go, I don't deserve this momentarily happiness. You know what I mean?
But it's all pain and fucking pain and suffering. It's fucking it's all like the feelings that you have, even if you're not feeling them at the moment, they're still there.
Looming like a fucking vulture. That's why when we grew up as Italian Catholics, your fucking aunt, mother, whatever, they would pay fucking monthly service to Our Lady of Perpetual Darkness and Sorrow. You go, what the fuck is this? Oh, I send her $25 a month. Our Lady of Perpetual fucking Misery and Suffering. You go, what the fuck is this?
They wear the black dresses forever.
Right. So it's ingrained in you. So you're always waiting for the other shoe to drop, right?
Yeah.
You go, I'm not really a fucking super lucky guy this long.
I know. It's like when things are going good, it's like, what's going to happen next? I got to get hit by a bus.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's like,
I like the term pasted by a bus.
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Fucking
But like
tattooed.
a lot of people say that pain is only temporary. That's a bag of bullshit.
That's bullshit indeed. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I'm sorry. I'm a weakling. I admit it. I'm soft. No, I don't want pain. I don't want fucking suffering, but yet I do endure it. Like we all do,
We're
right?
tortured souls.
Right. Why are we so tortured?
It's part of his upbringing.
It's fucking unshakable.
Formed us when we were young.
You could win the fucking lottery tonight. Do you really think you'd be jumping through your asshole?
No.
Do you think you'd come through your asshole? You were so happy.
You see, you see these people who have fucking billions of dollars are miserable.
Yeah, look, you can go down
Just
the
like-
list of people that jumped off fucking buildings.
Yeah.
Celebrities that fucking off themselves or OD'd. Because they were under the spell of the fucking.
Yeah.
You know, they
Just
knew that
miserable.
no matter what, deep down,
Tortured souls.
nothing ain't no good, is it? Man's search for fucking deeper meaning.
And what are the everybody has their ailments. We all have things that fucking torture us. Like what are like some of the
We hate ourselves.
we're not just mental pain, but
Self-loathing.
we're talking about physical pain, and we're men. We're
Yeah.
used to fucking taking the pain, and we don't talk about it. We don't do anything.
They told me 8 years ago I needed both hips replaced, and I still play. They said I could play softball. Wouldn't make it worse. I've waited, and I'm fucking.
Yeah.
You see when I try to get up, sometimes
yeah.
I'm in agony,
Yeah, you gotta
and I could get it fixed and be a couple months be fine.
But you rather suffer.
yeah, I like the pain.
You're like Jesus on the cross
like
of
the pain.
Calvary, lugging that fucking cross for miles. But you know something?
Pain is good.
Pain is good. You live with the fucking pain.
Yeah,
Like Sergeant fucking, what's his name in fucking Platoon? He loved the fucking
yeah.
pain.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's rough, man. I wake up in fucking pain. And you know something you can't tell people about both your psychic and physical pain because nobody really cares and wants to hear
You
it.
don't want to be a fucking pussy.
Right.
I mean, guys, you keep a lot of shit in mentally and physically. You know,
Yeah,
you just
right.
don't tell anybody about it.
If they see you, here's the funny thing. If someone sees you limping or your back, they can tell something's wrong, whatever they go. They go, what's wrong with you? You go, my back. And then they internally go, oh, fuck him, bad back. He's full of shit.
They say,
He's a lazy prick.
Oh, they start telling you about their bad back like a kid. They're
Right.
trying to one-up you.
yeah.
Or it's so easy as the outside person that's not feeling the pain to just look at you and be like, "Oh, you're being a pussy." They don't know fucking the horror
we don't
that you're going
complain, so
through.
they can't say to us.
You know what you do all dramatic? You grab the guy by the fucking nape of the fucking neck, you pull him in, go, you don't know me, you don't know my fucking pain, so fuck off. You don't know what the fuck I've been through. So get out of here.
But it happens to everybody. It's like the pain that you feel throughout the fucking day, and it.
What's hurting you right now, Tonzo?
I threw out my fucking back yesterday. I was, like literally, it was probably like a 6-inch reach down and pull an AC filter out, and it just seemed like it was a
Unbelievable.
normal thing.
Yeah.
I fucking reached down, and it was like, it wasn't like it was like, oh, that hurts. I felt like a surge, like
Yeah.
a lightning bolt.
it was a sharp pain.
Yeah, it's not just a sharp pain, but it seemed like it was like some sort of fucking thing from the universe. Like it was like, fuck you.
I hate
Yeah.
that. It's like you're doing something not out of the normal, just like
Right.
reaching for something. You can like feel a muscle like fucking tearing.
Oh,
You know,
God.
That
it's-
really
it's
sucks,
like, oh.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
And like they always
just-
say it's like it's always the smallest things that do it. It's like, why?
Fucking death by 1,000 cuts, right? Well, I tell you what, my bad back. I'm known for my fucking bad
How's the
back.
back? What's
I'm
your-
Johnny Bad Back. They
what-
call me.
What's your pain right now?
On a scale 1 to 10. It's
No, but
always tough.
what's bothering you? What part of your
Well,
body?
you know what it is? When I had the surgery, I was feeling like $1 million. Then I started to feel like not so much of a pain, but like I still had to unfurl myself and all that tightness and weirdness. So I'm getting more of that. Like, wait a minute, this is really like... So I went to physical
That's
therapy.
weird because it's been so humid out. You would think it'd be the other way, right?
And I've been doing more. And I think I told you I went to physical therapy. The guy ran through the fucking things I'm supposed to do. Every single one of them, I wasn't paying attention and hated it. He goes, did you get that? Can we do that now? I go, huh? Can you show me again? And I still didn't pay attention. I'm saying to myself right away, I'm not doing these and I ain't coming back. Right?
Yeah.
I'd rather have the fucking pain. But with my bad back, this winter I fell in the fucking ice. I sprained my ankle. I was supposed to wear a boot.
But that was before you got operated on, right?
Before. Now my ankle hurts worse than my fucking
It's
back.
fucking unbelievable.
The
Where was it? Where'd you fall?
In the fucking ice up there in the fucking house. I would have said.
Oh, in the house?
Outside.
Outside.
So they gave me a boot. You think I wore it? No. But yeah, now the fucking thing. I walk down the stairs in the morning. I'm like,
I know.
They look at me and they go, "Why do you look grouchy?" I go, "You don't know me. Know my pain." Which is true, right?
And isn't it so crazy that if you make, like you said, you make those sounds, you're like, ah! For some strange reason, doesn't that actually feel like it makes you feel better?
Yeah.
It's a weird thing, isn't it?
It's like taking a shit.
It's like screaming when you're going down that hill on the roller coaster.
It's
like
great.
you're not screaming because it's scary. You're screaming because it does something. Like it's like
Releases endorphins.
Right.
Yeah, it does.
And you know what's so fucking great about it too? The hypocrisy, the absurdity. As good as it makes you feel, if somebody else does it, you go, shut the fuck up and stop faking about your bad back. Right? When someone else does it, I go, you're faking.
Yeah, you're faking. You're being a pussy.
Well, I know I'm not a pussy because I've gone to the hospital and gone to doctors for stuff, and they're like, for a couple different injuries in different parts of my body, and they're like, aren't you in excruciating pain?
Yeah.
I've
heard that.
And it's like, maybe I am, but I just won't, because we were taught growing up, fucking don't be a pussy about showing pain.
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
cry. Oh, you hurt your arm? Don't cry. I'll give you something to cry about, right? So it's like you made light of being in pain growing up.
It took it like a fucking man.
Yeah.
Like some nurse looks at you in the fucking ER. She goes, I've never seen a man so brave in the face of so much pain and injury. You go, that's right, baby.
And she fucking
'Cause
takes,
most men would
she
be
takes her
weeping.
shirt off.
I think that's the setup of a fucking porn skit, isn't it?
It's gotta be. How about like when you're at the hospital and you're there for something, and they use that pain scale?
Always
And
say
they,
10.
And they do you? I was gonna
Just so you
ask.
get the good drugs.
You go like this. I can't breathe. I'm having severe chest pains, and I feel I may fucking faint. They'll take you right
You're
in.
gonna throw up.
Say,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, exactly. That's you
and
got
then
it.
go, oh, wait. I think I might be having a fucking brain tumor too.
I have a bad headache.
You know what they'll do? They'll run you through a fucking battery of tests.
Oh yeah.
I like that. They call it a battery.
I'm not afraid of getting operated on.
Nah, I'm
The only
not.
thing that worries me is I want to wake up.
Well, so
I
far
like
I'm
getting put
fucking
under.
10 for 10 waking up.
Yeah, right.
I mean, right? Most people wake up, but sometimes they don't.
I know people
Sometimes
have.
they
I know.
don't.
But the kid I graduated with had just like routine shoulder surgery.
Oh, that's the
And he
worst.
fucking,
Isn't it? I know. I've heard of that. Kanye West's mother went in for fucking something.
Oh, yeah.
Stupid.
Dead.
Dead. They go, how about this? How about they tell the wife, the surgery went fucking awesome. There's just one thing. He didn't wake up.
Yeah, yes. That's what I say to the anesthesiologist.
It's all up to him.
I'm like, like you're all set or whatever. He's ready to go. I'm like, do me one favor. Like, what's that? Make sure I wake up, and they all laugh.
Wake up and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Like the Stooges. You got these anesthesiologists. He's the fucking key to it all. I mean, if it's not heart surgery, like that guy can nick your fucking heart, whatever. But the guy keeping you fucking under and all that. Now, when I last went, I had to tell them I had sleep apnea, the high blood pressure. They gave me a different fucking tube when you get intubated.
Oh.
When I had my back. They go, oh, we need to know this. And all of a sudden I go, is this a bad thing?
Yeah.
What are you going to do something different now?
But they put the tube down when you were
They
sleeping.
said they're
when
gonna
you were
do
sleeping, right? They put it
Something
down. Yeah, yeah.
different. They had to do a
That's
different
good, though.
sort of protocol
Yeah, well, that's
based
good.
on that. Because I say, how about if I have an episode with the tube in your mouth? What happens then?
It's so weird that like in the medical field that surgeons are looked at and often referred to as like almost grease monkeys.
Yeah,
Like-
I always ask him. I always say to him, like, I'd love to see you carve the turkey on Thanksgiving.
Right?
You know?
But those are the guys that they turn in the wrenches. They're bringing out the knives. They're bringing out the hardware, and for some strange reason,
saw.
yeah, bringing out the saws, bringing out the powered saws, bringing out all that fucking shit. But they're looked at as almost like they're the guy doing
Yeah.
the oil change. The real doctor is the internal medicine guy.
The internist. Would you like to be known as the internist? Right?
Sounds like a bad Edward Norton movie.
Yeah, my doctor, my urologist goes, I'm just a plumber. Because they deal with that area.
Yeah.
You downplaying the whole fucking thing? Just a plumber. I go, well, you can look at it any way you
that's
want.
what it is.
You know when you feel like a fucking loser? When you go to some doctor's place, right? You pick up the fucking brochure while you're in the waiting room. You know, this highly renowned doctor, whatever type he may be. In his free time, he likes fucking building sailboats, traveling to fucking multiple countries, coaching Little League, a black belt in fucking karate, and so forth and so on. And you're sitting there, you'll go, oh my God, I'm such a fucking loser.
Well, not only
I'm a
that,
fucking zero. Look at this guy. Is this for real?
doesn't it make you feel uneasy? It's like, oh, you're an accomplished wakeboarder. You build fucking ships and bottles. How much time are you actually putting into the craft of keeping me alive?
And my whole fucking thing of I have no time for anything. How could this be? I do nothing, but I have no time. This guy fucking had 12 brain operations and went out to fucking dinner with his wife, played fucking racquetball, fucking did this, did that. And I'm like, I'm shaking like a leaf in the corner, doing nothing.
Oh, yeah. You ran a fucking 5K on the weekend.
5K. Went to fucking medical schools, going back for fucking 12 more years for fun.
Yeah.
Builds his own fucking sailboat, lived there for fucking 4 years with his wife sailing at sea. I swear to God, I read this one about a guy. I fucking was going to leave the office. I felt like such a fucking boob.
How your shoulders feel?
My shoulders?
Yeah, your shoulders good.
They're not too bad. They don't hurt. Why? Why you ask?
No, Tonzo,
You have bad shoulders?
Well, my shoulder's fucked up right now because I fucking, like last week, I got hit with a spider bite.
No.
And fucking, I had this thing on my fucking shoulder.
Fucking spider.
It was the size of a fucking nectarine.
No.
It was huge.
God.
And I fucking went to a wedding and shit and fucking like went through all that shit.
With the lump?
Oh, yeah, it's poking through.
A fucking lump.
Like fucking the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
And fucking the other day, it actually popped. And
Really?
it was one of the
That
grossest
sounds like a
things.
fucking
pus?
boil.
Oh, it
That's a
was.
pus?
Yeah, it looked like a condom full of fucking loogie. Like it was just like this fucking like green,
Did it smell?
like gross. Oh, it stunk.
Oh, you were disease riddled.
Yeah. And I feel like I'm still disease riddled. Like I have like this little fucking above my knee and like probably like fucking like 4 inches down from like where your pocket is on your pants.
Jesus.
I got like this like numb area where it's just my left leg.
Neuropathy.
Fucking
Yeah,
venom.
neuropathy.
Get the fucking venom.
Yeah,
You're
I get-
Peter Parker. Fucking Spider-Man. How about if you went to the wedding and said to people, you want to see my fucking boil? That's a great
Show it to
word,
that
isn't
fucking
it?
cunt.
What's a fucking boil? What would you call a boil in medical
It's like a
terms?
fucking
Giant fucking pimple with pus
yeah.
in it?
It looks like a giant pimple, basically.
Gross,
right?
isn't it?
Yeah.
What
Fucking
makes it-
sore to touch too. Right? They're very sensitive. You touch a boil.
very,
You know,
very
you-
sensitive.
How about when they go like this? Would you like to lance your boil?
Yeah. Oh, Lance. There's pus involved.
I had a boil lanced. I've had several boils lanced. Believe
You
it or
ever
not.
have an abscessed boil on your fucking Johnson?
Oh, Jesus.
no,
That's embarrassing.
no. But I've had ingrown hairs that like they got to the point where they looked like they were fucking herpes. And I remember fucking like a broad that I was dating. She wouldn't let me fucking touch her, and I'm like, dude,
So
I'm
what was
fucking.
was she examining your junk before you banged her?
Oh yeah, this was the same
She
one
fuck-
that looked at the condom afterwards to make sure that there was a load in
She's
it.
tough.
Is she a fucking lawyer or what?
Right, no shit.
Jesus Christ.
You know, one time I had this little fucking imperfection on my fucking knob, I think from using it so much. Almost like a little fucking like hard zit, but it's not a zit, it's hard, whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a skill, nothing.
All calloused up.
I wanted it checked out. So you know how sometimes your dick can look big or at least halfway, but it can look damn right small sometimes for some reason?
Yeah.
Like a
If it's
fucking
co- if
field
it's
mouse
cold.
all retracted. I had to go to a fucking place, right? It was all women dermatologists.
Ooh.
It was the doctor, a fucking nurse, and a trainee, all young broads. They made me whip out my dick and with a fucking a hole in the towel just to highlight the area
Yeah.
so you don't feel like a total fucking loser. But my fucking dick was this big that day. It was fucking humiliating. I go, I think I have a thing on my dick I would like checked out.
Yeah, can you look at the thing on my dick? I had the same thing where it was like it seemed like it was like a wart, and fucking broad was flipping out, couldn't touch her, had to go to the fucking doctor, had to go to the dermatologist, and then had to go back to the doctor.
Did you get it misdiagnosed or something?
Yes, I did be a man. I got misdiagnosed for herpes.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
And that was fucking
That was the time.
too bad you couldn't sue for that.
that was another. Yeah, no shit. You see these people.
Some
with
people
fucking
jump off
mesothelioma.
fucking-
Yeah, that's worth money. They
Yeah,
give
that's
a
right.
price per load lost.
You could
Yeah,
have
no
said you were
shit.
on the ledge of a fucking building. You want to jump off. You had to be talked back in. You walked the streets at night sweating, chain smoking because you thought you had herpes. You want money.
Dude, that isn't a lie.
Right.
I thought my life was over.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep. Fucking.
I was looking at the herpes dating websites, and
Hi.
Yeah, remember,
there wasn't
Like, hey,
Well, the
hi, I'm
broads have all
Tonzo and
fucking-
I have herpes.
all the brides on the dating sites, they have like fucking warts and shit on
visible
their face.
sores.
Do they?
Visible
they really?
sores. Oh yeah,
On their
like-
face?
Yeah, you think
Ah, fucking gross.
you think
Look
you think Bumble and Tinder is a bag of bullshit?
I've never been
Go
on.
on one of those fucking
So they're
things.
looking for others disfigured people like themselves?
Yeah.
Oh, it's awful. It's sad,
And
though.
what do they say? They say something about how bad the herpes are. Like, hi, I have moderate herpes, but I'll blow you.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Well, there's the different types.
Yeah.
Do they say
You know,
only
it's been dormant for 6 years. I haven't had an outbreak, and those are the ones that you look for. You look for the ones that haven't had outbreaks.
But you know what the thing is about girls? They all lie about everything.
Yeah, well, so do we if we're
hasn't-
trying to get a piece
Well, we
of
can do
puss. Yeah, we're
'Cause we're men.
actually we're better at it.
entitled to. We're the darker of the two groups.
My fucking right nut is killing me right now.
Right. Ooh. That's always troubling when a nut starts hurting.
from the fucking operation.
The hernia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
still
yeah.
8 months ago. Or
They
whatever it was.
fucked up your nut.
Yours was fucked up for a while still.
Mine
right?
was fucked up forever. Like
Yeah.
it's like I feel like maybe like fucking like 7 or 8 years ago it started feeling normal again, but it was always bad after the operation because when they go in there, they're not fucking cradling the shit.
Yeah, they're fucking-
they're grease monkeys.
Yeah,
they go in
exactly.
there, they fucking punch up right in the fucking balls until it goes up into your throat, and then they seal the fucking hole, and then you just have to deal with it.
I don't know if they meshed me up or what. You know how we get the hernia, right?
Yeah.
I'll tell the audience. I mean, we're at a bar, we're talking to a bunch of girls, right? And one of the girls jumps on me, like straddles me from the front, like wraps her arms and legs around me. And all the friends like, oh, we want to jump up too, right? Oh. So I had one jump up on one arm, and the other one is like jumped up on the other arm. So I was holding 3 broads, right? And I started walking. So they had a fourth friend who I didn't see.
Oh.
She's a fucking water buffalo. She came from behind and jumped on me, and I fucking
that
felt
did
it
it.
pop.
Oh,
Fucking
Like fucking Paul McCartney getting off the fucking Concorde in the
shit.
fucking UK.
King Kong ain't got nothing on me. They thought you were fucking the mighty Kong.
I felt it pop. Sad thing
that.
is, I didn't bang any of them.
Can you imagine you were injured by a fan? A crazed fan?
But that's
Hurt you.
insult to injury right there, being man. That fucking you went through that fucking hell and you didn't even get to fucking blow a
Not
load.
yet. I got one of the numbers. Like, we keep on texting each other. Like, I'm busy when she texts me. It's just been going on since then.
I hope you're
She's-
telling her like fucking like, yo, bitch, you
I
fucking
did
owe me
tell-
a
I did-
favor.
She doesn't believe it.
It's gonna
she
be
didn't
like
believe me at
fucking
first.
you owe me. You owe me a fucking favor. You gotta
Oh, yeah.
fucking
She definitely fucking. This girl's hot too, which is
She
nice.
definitely, positively fucking owes you.
No, she was the first one who jumped on too.
So you caused a chain reaction. Mm-hmm. You almost fucking ended the career of Be a Man.
I used to get all the time people like I show them my nub thumb and they'll be like, "Oh man, did that hurt?"
Yeah, tell us about that. Speaking of pain,
No,
please elaborate.
But it's like people. It's such a stupid question, and I have the same answer every time. They're like, "Oh, did that hurt?" And I'm like, "No, it felt like I was getting a blowjob with side pipe."
Yeah.
What do you fucking think?
Explain what happened.
It was the last cut of the day. I was doing carpentry, and it was like a 45 bevel, and I had the blade up high. Somebody else before me set the blade high, and I was really confident at that time, and I just kind of went in and I didn't turn the blade down.
Oh.
And what happens is that you're looking at the tip of the blade where it's cutting, but the blade is cutting underneath the board before it gets to it. And that's what happened, is that my thumb was super far away from where I was looking, but it got to the point where it was the bottom of the blade. And it was like a hot dog and a wood chipper. Like, everybody always asks, like, oh, were you able to save the thumb?
It got shredded.
It got shredded. It was there was nothing
Like
there.
a hunk of meat.
Did they all start laughing like in Road Warrior when the guy got his fucking fingers cut off? You know what's weird about all that? That's a terrible accident. And all the pain we've all endured physically, nothing compares to the psychic pain now. Because we've all had severe pain, injuries, this, that. It fades away.
Yeah.
You go, oh, so you think you can't, but now you can't think of it. But that other stuff's with you all the time.
It tortures you.
And it never leaves.
It doesn't leave
Like
you.
you said, it's not like fucking like, oh, I'm having a good day today. Like fucking like my back feels good today. Like, so it's a good day. It's fucking, you're not getting past that fucking, that torment, that anguish. Like we said last week on the sleep episode, you know, like you're just up all night fucking like thinking about it. Like that shit fucking, it ruins
That's what
your
makes
brain.
you weak. You get weak physically. It knocks you out.
Yeah, no, it drains you.
It does.
Yeah.
You wake up like you got a fucking 50-pound bag of cement on your back to start your day.
Oh, yeah, you deprives you of your sleep.
You're behind the 8 ball. I claim if I was half fucking normal, I'd be worth $30 million in a whole different fucking scene. I'm operating with fucking 1% of my capacity due to brain damage and other problems. I'm not even kidding.
No, we hate each other.
Right?
We hate ourselves. We hate each other. Let's have a fucking argument right now online. Hate ourselves, right? With self-loathing.
It's a fucking human trait.
Yeah.
And like the pain is one thing, but the suffering is all on us. We're the people that make ourselves suffer.
Yeah.
Like fucking nobody else can do that. Well, it's up for debate. But
Yeah. Some people cannot, no matter what they're taught, told, whatever, shut off the thoughts.
No, I can't.
Some people can do it. A lot of people cannot do
I
it.
can't let things go.
No.
Right?
You
Can't let things
ruminate.
go. Like some people, I fucking envy them, right? Shit doesn't bother them.
It's weird.
Everything bothers. Stupid as shit bothers me.
I
Little
feel that
shit.
makes us geniuses. We're so fucking ahead. We think of everything. If you have a half a fucking brain, you don't think of shit.
Maybe.
how about that? Like fucking like if something fucked up happens to someone and you're like, dude, you're not pissed off right now, and they're like, no, and you're like, well, I am. You fucking suffer for them because they're not capable of suffering.
Yeah,
You're like,
making
I'm
your
pissed.
business to do the suffering.
Yeah, no shit. You're not bullshit about that. I'm pissed off.
Right?
You take it upon yourself to fucking just hold that burden.
How about like I hate to even say it, but the poor people that went down the sub, I'll just use them as an example. It's a little bit off
I don't
of
feel
what I'm
bad
talking
for them.
about, but you gotta go like this. The guys all fucking, they're accomplished physicists, fucking divers, this, that, all these people are millionaires. I go, huh, I ain't that stupid. I didn't get in the fucking sub.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, if you had $1 billion, would you get in the sub? I wouldn't.
No.
Oh, if I had $1 billion, I would get in $1 billion sub. I wouldn't get in a fucking, I wouldn't get in like a hunk of shit.
I wouldn't take a rocket to the moon or anything like that.
No.
Yeah, I was fucking.
I'd take my chances going up than down, though.
Oh, yeah.
I don't need to fucking cruise around the bottom of the fucking ocean and see some fucking rusty ship sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
What's that do for me? Nothing. I can watch it on fucking National Geographic.
Yeah, see the same
Same
thing.
shit without being
TVs
there.
are so big nowadays, you feel like you're there anyways.
Yeah, no shit.
But you know, see, when a successful person dies or does something stupid and dies, you go, huh, I'm not that dumb.
Yeah, like JFK Jr.
Look at that.
Huh?
Are you going to do that?
His cousin who kissed the tree when he was skiing.
Oh, they're playing football. They're playing touch football, fucking downhill skiing.
Yeah.
Okay?
But I'll never
Got tackled by a tree. He was a fucking pervert, anyways.
Was that the? Yeah, he was the pervert. Yeah.
Oh, he was?
He raped his babysitter. I was having sex with her. She was like 14 years old, babysitting his kids or something.
Ooh,
fucking troubled brood.
He looks like he's inbred. You see him?
They all have that look.
Yeah, look like they're from England.
There's a strong fucking resemblance. Every one of them fucking looks alike.
Yeah.
Heavily.
Yeah.
And they look like the fucking aunts and uncles too. And everybody looks like everybody.
Exactly. It's crazy.
But I'll never get, like, when people were saying, the tragedy of the fucking sub. It's not a fucking tragedy if it's something, you know what I mean? Like, it's a tragedy if fucking...
For them, not me.
No, but a tragedy essentially is something that fucking happens out of nowhere.
Yeah,
that's
like
unexpected,
a little kid
right?
getting hit by a car or something.
That's a fucking tragedy.
That's a fucking tragedy.
That was never fucking planned. Like, oh, it was a tragic accident. The person that died on fucking Everest. Yep. You were the asshole that paid the money, that fucking paid for the Sherpas, and fucking went into the fucking elements at the worst possible fucking time, and you fucking died. That's not a tragedy. Well, that's a byproduct of doing stupid shit.
Those people choose their own suffering. So say they go up there and something goes awry, they'll go, well, I knew this could happen going into it. I guess this is it for me. I'm going to freeze to fucking death on a mountain.
And stay there for eternity.
Yeah.
And
so
fucking
everyone walks by you, you're like body number 97.
They go, there's old fucking Joe fucking Smith. Fucking killed in the avalanche of 08.
What takes care of your pain? Mental or physical?
Well, physical narcotics.
That's true. Broad can help you out.
That's true because you want to man up in front of them, so you like kind of get you out of your fucking like pain groove.
So take care of you.
Right, they take care of you, and you try to be a little macho. Going, no, that's okay, honey. That fucking open gash, 18 inches. I don't even feel it. Come over here, rub my balls again, will you? You perk up with a broad. But other than that, I would say if it's not on hand, narcotics, self-medicating,
some drugs,
food.
How about like the natural shit, like as far as like herbs. When people, not just herbs, but like meditation and shit like that, like fucking like.
I find going to the gym, like if I'm fucked up in the head, if I don't go to the gym, I get fucking nuts.
Yeah.
I see, because I'm so used to going.
You used to go on. I quit so long ago. If I go to the gym, I'll have a nervous breakdown. That's the opposite.
These things help you, right?
Oh, yeah.
These things?
Yeah,
they've chilled me out. I've found that to be a fucking thing that I've had, on and off for years, but now I go, wait a minute. The key is to take them all day, every day.
That's true.
It's true. And I've decided.
Why not? At this point,
to do it. Yeah.
There's really nothing, no adverse effects, really.
I'm not bothering anyone. Like, she'll say something to me, I'll go, you give a fuck. Doesn't affect you. You're different on them, I go. So?
Yeah, but does it mellow you out?
Yeah.
She tries to see you like fucking all hyped up, fucking angry and shit?
They'll go like this. Okay, seriously, in all fucking seriousness, how great was I without them? Not that great, was I?
Yeah, wasn't much
so
of
it's
a
not that
bargain.
big a fucking swing.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the same, right?
But why is it always frowned upon, like, for self-medicating? Isn't medicating?
Yeah.
Like I know my combination. Like fucking, oh, this is hurting. I'll have a couple of beers. I'll smoke a joint. That fucking does it.
Take a couple Advils or whatever.
Yeah, take a couple Advils, whatever the fuck it is. I can take care of the situation, but it's always frowned upon. Like you have a problem because you didn't go to fucking medical school.
Yeah, so if you went to the doctor and said, okay, smoke a joint, it'd be okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Remember this actor I worked with years ago, Jerry Grayson, old timer. He croaked, talked like this. We worked till 5 in the morning on some fucking movie in New York. He said, well, go home, smoke a bowl, take a Halcyon, shot of Jack Daniels, sit on the couch, and just wait for everything to kick in. I go, you make it sound so fucking good. I want to try that like that.
Yeah, it sounds
That's
tranquil.
what people are doing, a Halcyon. I like that shit. Old-time drugs.
Oh, yeah.
Like fucking terminology you don't hear anymore, like fucking barbiturates.
But it's like, it used to be different going to the fucking pharmacist. You used to have the guy that had that fucking, the jar with the fucking mallet. And he used to
pestle.
fucking apothecary.
Apothecary, yeah. He whip it up for you right in the fucking spot
And now it's
with
like,
his pestle.
I always get pissed off when I
what
go
that is?
fucking.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, pestle.
Stupid name for a stupid tool.
But you go to the place and you're like, yeah, you go to CVS, here's my prescription. That's going to take 45 minutes. Dude,
Right.
This isn't 1920 where you're going out with the fucking thing and you're fucking pounding the thing out.
I think a bunch of simpletons working at CVS.
No, but like they're not making the drugs
No,
on
I
the
know.
spot. They're not mixing the drugs.
know.
They're already in bottles.
It's
Why
just-
the fuck does it take 2 hours
Because
to
they're
get my
fucking morons that work there. They're all inept. Really, if everyone you go, I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, 90% of them suck.
Yeah, how about when the assistant comes over, they go, well, would you like to speak to the pharmacist? Like he's fucking the biggest doctor in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to speak to the pharmacist. Go over there by that window. You know, the waiting window where you talk,
Oh yeah, yeah.
separate from the other stupid windows.
Fucking motherfucker at CVS up in where I get my stuff years ago. I used to go at it with him all the time.
Did
He
you?
was a rude motherfucker. I used to call him Forehead. He had a big forehead. Yeah, okay, forehead. Yeah. It's like,
You said
it's
right
supposed to
to
be
his
done.
face?
Yeah. It was supposed to be done fucking an hour ago.
Was he an Americano or?
Yeah, no, he's
he was?
American.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, sometimes I always because it was so fucking they're so fucked up there.
You always say,
Wait.
listen, I'm me. I'm getting on a fucking plane. Do it now.
Yeah.
Do it the fuck now. I don't care who's you doing. Stop doing theirs and do mine so I can leave.
See, now you can do it online, and then they text you. You can text
I
back
got
and
the
forth.
app.
Yeah, right. Me too. So it's easier. But back then, it was like you used to call it in, punch in your number, what time you wanted it,
Right. Yeah.
And it never. And they say it's been confirmed to be done at 5:00 on Tuesday. You get there at 7, it's not done.
Right.
But
You know?
how long does it take if you're a fucking pharmacist these days? Like I said, everything's in bottles. How long does it take to say, Gary Johnson needs 15 fucking Klonopins? Walk over to the fucking bottle of Klonopins,
Right.
put 15 of them in there.
Well, it takes
and
a
fucking
minute.
Give it out. It takes a minute.
But if they get a bunch of orders and the people are fucking simpletons, I don't want to call them the R word, but if they're a bunch of fucking simpletons who aren't that smart, they work like turtles. I mean, it's just
They
takes
type
a-
up
they-
a-
and they get slammed. I mean, they
Yeah.
get a lot of orders and stuff. So
Everybody's medicated. Everybody's got fucking medicine now.
this fucking doing. They're all doing these.
And doing that, that's medicine of some form or another. I take several medications. You take medications?
I take like a lot of vitamins and
Yeah.
shit.
I take those.
Allergy pill, a couple other things. Nothing.
High blood pressure, you don't have that?
No.
I have all that shit. Cholesterol.
No,
See,
things-
I know I have the high blood pressure, and I just haven't been in yet to fucking get.
Yeah, you
on
should
the
do it though.
fucking
You know what?
should
Because
get it, man.
my
medication.
doctor told me about like atenolol or metoprolol, which
I have
control-
those.
yeah,
Ball, I have.
yeah. So it's like a small dose, like 25 milligrams. He told me that everybody in the world should be taking it
Right.
like an aspirin because it prevents
Right.
like a lot of arrhythmias and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
So if you think you got it, take it. They'll give you something mild and it'll take care of it.
I was at this wedding, and this broad that was a fucking drunken piece of shit. She always hated me on social media, and I knew it was gonna be rocky when I met her. But I met her, and the first thing she said to me, she grabbed me by the fucking arm like this, and she pointed to a mole on my arm, and she was like, has this been looked at? And I was like, yeah, it has been. And she was like, you've seen a dermatologist? And I'm like, yeah, I've seen a dermatologist. And she's still holding my fucking arm. And she's like, and he's okay with that? And I'm like,
If she hates you, why does she care?
yeah, no shit. That's what I was thinking.
Because she's
What
a
a
cunt.
fucking mood killer, though, man. You want to
Mood
fucking hear
killer.
that shit?
And I'm like, yeah, my dermatologist is fine with it. And then she looks at me, full eye contact, and she's like, how old are you? And I'm like, I'm 44. And she's like, you better get ready. Next year, 45, you have to get a colonoscopy. They
She brought you
changed it.
down, this broad. She's bringing you down.
Oh, yeah, immediately. And then fucking she's like, I was wearing shorts. I wasn't gonna wear the dress socks. I had compression socks. It was a happy accident. It looked like a normal fucking sock, but it looked like a normal dress sock, but it was a compression sock. And she's like, "Are you wearing compression socks?
Jesus
What's your
Christ.
fucking blood pressure?" And I'm like,
What a fucking
I'm holding
busybody.
I'm holding cases of beer, and I'm like, "Bitch, let me put my fucking beer in the cooler before you fucking
Was
give
she
me
a
the
fucking doctor? What's her credentials?
Oh no, she's an assistant. You know what pisses me off about all these people? This goes for fucking medical assistants and fucking dental assistants.
Say fuck off. Bring back the main person. I only talk to the
Let
doctor.
me talk to the fucking guy.
I only talk to the fucking MD.
Oh yeah, I'm not getting medical
Right.
fucking opinions from the guy that takes the fucking X-ray. The guy that went to DeVry for fucking 6
Listen,
weeks. He's
we're all
gonna give
fucking
you a
doctors.
diagnosis.
At this stage, we all have some doctoring skills,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
All, from what you've been through, what you've seen on TV, and what you've read about, and what you Googled about.
Yep.
You have the fucking basic idea, which people didn't have many years ago. You know what I
You
mean?
can go to what is it online?
Like WebMD,
Well, yeah,
something
you can go
like
there,
that.
give you an idea.
fucking
about
everything.
stuff.
You be your own fucking doctor.
Yeah.
Pretty
Dude,
soon the
I'm telling
iPhone's going to
you.
do a scan. You can scan your whole body with an iPhone. That's coming.
After this episode, go on Facebook and just scroll through like you would normally scroll through. I guarantee you there's going to be things that are going to pop up that's all about all the ailments that we were talking about.
Oh, for
because
sure.
like I'll say stuff like fucking, oh, my lungs hurt, or I need to get a fucking another inhaler or something like that, and fucking shit will pop up in the ads. Fucking, if you have asthma,
course,
do
yeah.
this and that. It fucking it listens to everything. But as far as medical shit goes, it fucking, you can say anything like, oh, my fucking back hurts. I saw something this morning on my Facebook feed that was like, do you have a bad back? Like this
You
and
know
that.
what
And
to
I'm
do?
like, jeez.
Talk about your itchy asshole. Like for about fucking off and on for the next 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
See if you get itchy asshole ads come up.
But that's the
See if
thing.
you can
I
get
won't
bleached.
get. I won't get.
Yeah, we should be getting some bleach stuff.
Yeah, bleach assholes, anal orgasms. We're not gonna get the fun stuff. We're gonna get like, oh, fucking, you've been drinking a lot, so you might have fucking cancer in the liver. Like,
you know, I find with these fucking medical things, when you, especially if you're concerned about yourself over something, the worst fucking thing to do is start Googling it. Oh, it makes everything worse. It's best to fucking ignore it and pretend nothing's happening. You go to say you got a doctor appointment, you see the fucking doctor next week, see what's happening, then maybe you
I know.
Google.
For like a month, I've had fucking
torture.
I got a fucking bubble in the side of my gum. Every once in a while, I just fucking push on and pop it like a blood.
Right.
I mean, I should
you
go to the dentist, right?
Yeah, and then you see like this. It's most likely nothing. You go, thank God. Next sentence. But it could be cancer. You go, oh, fuck. That's why you don't read it.
I know.
Any
But-
of the shit.
I mean, if we had half a brain, we go to doctor, because if something's wrong, they'll take care of it. If something's wrong, get nothing to worry about, right?
I'm heavily doctored. I'm like fucking Elvis. I got a team.
remember the fucking the pain clinics that were in Florida in the fucking late 90s? I just watched a fucking documentary on it, and it was two guys from fucking Boston, of course.
Figures.
Two guys, and they got somebody that was writing them, like, going over their records, and basically said, if you provide these records, I'll fucking approve all your prescriptions and shit. And fucking these places became so infamous for OCs and shit that people were driving from fucking Alabama and North Carolina.
You know, I
driving
saw that. Now that you're talking about it, I
Yeah,
did see
American
that.
Pain.
Unbelievable. Made like a fucking mecca.
And they
of pill
weren't
seekers.
They weren't doctors.
Right.
They were like they had doctors that worked for them, but it was all about getting them the prescription and then charging them the fucking money and pushing them out the fucking door. They used to have people, they were tailgating in the fucking parking lot. They break out hibachis and shit while they were waiting for their fucking OCs.
Fucking OCs. Well, that's why you and me fucking take a lot of pain. I eat my back surgery. I didn't take all the pain medication they gave me. They gave me oxys. I took some, but then I stopped. I said,
I took one when they had this. That was it. Otherwise, the Advils.
I may have a lot of problems, but I'm not really a drug addict in that sense. In that sense.
I'm not a pill addict. I'll say
Because you
that.
have a very low tolerance, right?
Yeah, it decimates me. Like, I can take like fucking like just antibiotics or something. If I take penicillin, I'm out for like a day and a half.
Really?
It like knocks me out.
They don't give that too much anymore. The old-fashioned, straightforward penicillin.
No.
Oh yeah. How come they don't have that shit at like the drugstore? How come
should.
like seriously, I feel like fucking
It would make sense.
yeah.
Right? Yeah.
But I think they watch that because you can work up different tolerance
Right.
to different penicillins and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But how come it's not like the old days, like your buddy gets shot and you just go to CVS,
Your
you
buddy
get
gets
fucking
shot?
you get all the things that you need. Okay, fucking dental floss, I'll sew you up. You know, fucking this like antiseptic and
Thanks,
fucking like this like, you know, here's some antibiotics after the fact. It's always like fucking yeah, it's made so you have to go to the doctor, you have to get fucking fucked, and you have to get bent over the barrel at the fucking pharmacy.
Big pharma,
to
big
survive.
doctor. That's how it goes.
Big business.
It's all fucking symbiotic big business.
All about the Benjamins.
If you're a doctor, you still have to go to the hospital. Like, you could fucking quite possibly fucking you could fix yourself just by having a couple of things, but because fucking that shit's only available fucking at the hospital and fucking through the pharmacy and shit
They all
like
got
that.
connections. They probably got people inside the hospitals that get them shit.
Fucking doctors, some of them the biggest quacks going.
They're the worst.
What a
people.
fucking
love seeing
asshole
big
misdiagnosed this thing.
Right.
I told you about that,
Yeah.
right? He said I was a pulled muscle, then I went back to see him about it. He's like, oh, yeah, like I told you, it's a hernia. If you want to get it treated, it's up to you. I went in the fucking parking lot, and I called and changed my primary care right then.
Right.
And,
Fucking quacks.
Yeah.
I should have fired my primary. They fucking miss 2 or 3 things. You know what I mean? They miss it. My wife gets it right more than them because she reads medical charts. That's what
yeah,
I'm
she's
saying.
smart.
When you read doctor medical charts for 30 fucking years from hospitals, from every scenario in the book, and there's a lot of repetition patterns, almost like being a statistician.
Yep.
She fucking is like a doctor, for real.
course.
She diagnosed me on 2 things that the fucking doctor missed because she read it 1,000 fucking times. You know shit. She'd be in an apocalypse. She'd be the fucking village doctor. You want me to put you on the fucking staff for my doctor, wife?
When the zombies come.
Right. She'll be the only one in town.
We're always
Great
gonna
word.
have pain. We're always gonna live with pain, and that's like one of my favorite BMNs is suffer in silence. Be a man.
Yeah.
That's it. It's like
There's a great saying by fucking Thoreau himself, one of them fucking assholes. Most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Isn't that the truth?
Yeah.
Basically, suffering in silence.
Yeah.
Nobody really gives a fuck about you. You know, if they do, as soon as you croak, they'll get over it quick. You know what I mean?
World goes on.
World goes on, and you realize it was all a big fucking nut.
but I wanna know
What
what
an
the
outlook, huh,
stats
man?
are.
What
Like
a sour outlook. Can't help it.
It's true, though.
so, John, just based on the past episodes that we've done, where you've been on like hardcore on this edible train, it already seems like your tolerance has gone up.
Yes.
Yeah, because how many have you popped during this one?
Well, I've taken
podcast
probably
session?
since the arrival here and here, probably a total of 5. Where I would do, I would do 2 in a whole day.
Yeah.
Now I'm up to 5 in a session.
Up the same ones?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Because those little cubes.
those are gone.
Yeah, they're all different.
I ate them, the gummies,
Yeah.
but I was only biting a half of them at a time. But even then, I was starting to go to a whole one.
Oh, yeah, that's
So I think I'm
So
increasing
what's the
my tolerance.
MG? Was it different types of...
There is. I don't even know what it is on
different
here.
types?
Yeah, this is supposed to fucking subdue you.
So what's that? Sativa?
No, the
no
indica.
Indica
Yeah.
puts you to sleep, and sativa
I can't even fucking
gets you
make out with all
going.
these fucking numbers.
I know it.
All I know is it tastes like an M&M, and it gets you
It's
high.
sweet? It's sweet?
Yeah, it's candy.
Oh, you just eat it. You don't swallow it?
See, if Frank was here, he'd literally eat the whole fucking jar in one sitting. And he'd be fucking tripping. He would, for real. He'd eat the whole thing.
Oh, whole thing might kill you.
This would take me a fucking month to get through this.
How many
It's
are
already
in there?
been 2 weeks.
It's like 100 in there?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's what's left. To go a little heated from the sun in the car a little bit. Usually I take 2 in the morning, a couple more in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Sometimes I take them in bed in the evening. Then you hit it with a quick Xanax right after. That's not a bad combo, I'm finding.
Chasing the dragon.
It really fucking takes the edge off.
I'm telling you, Be a Man, I think that Sativa is your brand. I think you had bad experiences with smoking stuff that was too heady that made you feel like you weren't in control. And that's like
lose my edge.
Yeah. That's the difference between Indica will make you lose your edge. They make it so you fucking sit there on the couch and fucking eat Cheetos and diddle yourself.
The guy at the pharmacy, though, the dispensary, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, the bud tender?
The bud tender. They're all experts. They'll lean and go, so what's going on, man? What's happening? And you tell him your diagnosis. He goes, yeah, this is a body high. I go, what? It's a body high. Yeah. Yeah, and they use it all
What's that mean? What's that mean? Though your whole body just
like
feels
you're not fucking racy thoughted and all fucked up. Going, I'm scared now. I'm high and I don't feel good. I want to go to the emergency room. None of that.
Yeah, you just feel it in your body.
You don't get the munchies.
Feel
more like kind of like.
Oh yeah,
right?
you do. You get the munchies
from the edibles. Gives you the munchies too.
Yeah,
a little tired, but not in a bad way. Kind of like this, right, Tons? A little bit like. I'm not looking to go fucking hiking or anything like that.
Oh yeah, when I get and it depends on I'll do indica at night to go to sleep, and that definitely helps.
But I'll tell you one thing: I'm fucking always horny, but it gets me horny too. Even though I'm in a subdued state, I'm feeling like I'm fucking horny. Jeez, you've been hornier since you've been on these. I go, yeah, horny anyway.
Dude, the Sativa really is almost like a natural fucking cocaine. Wow. It's like if you get really good fucking Sativa.
Who needs Viagra?
Yeah, well, I was saying more for the energy.
Yeah.
But I mean, of course I smoke all day. I'm not smoking indica all day. I'm smoking Sativa. If I smoked indica all day, I'd be fucking non-functional.
Drowsy.
You'd be fucking KO'd on the canvas. You'd be out of it, man.
But I don't know. Like I said, years ago, it was, I smoked weed and it made me feel this way. I don't ever want to smoke it again. But that was before people knew the differences.
Yeah, right. That's what happened to me. That's why I quit for so many years.
Yeah.
The paranoia was just too much.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I did it was not pleasant for me and so forth. Quit for years.
You really have fucking mental pain.
Oh, it was awful. Yeah. It was like fucking, I couldn't wait for it to wear off kind of
paranoid,
thing.
Yeah.
And I felt like my heart raced. I had like a plastic bag on my head. I fucking hated it. But I dipped my toe back in the water little by little.
Yeah.
And this go around, I think I'm on the right path to enlightenment.
But it's like the same thing with taking the proper medication. It's like if your body fucking reacts a certain way to a certain thing, it's gonna put you to sleep. Say Adderall. Adderall fucks a lot of people up that aren't fucking the people that are supposed to take it. If you're supposed to take it, it's just like a regular fucking.
What is
day.
that supposed to be used for? Adderall.
It's used
people
for
focus.
Yeah, focus. It's used for depression too.
Really? A lot of athletes take it on the QT to be dialed in. Baseball players. Mm-hmm. I used to take it. It keeps you on your fucking toes, man. You're like a fucking cobra. And especially in the early stages. If you get it right. If you get a little used to it, but you really feel dialed in and fucking aware.
Oh, and with the drinking too, it's like fucking. You can drink fucking 30 beers on fucking Adderall and be totally fucking.
Be like this big, you're fucking dialed in, man.
I can see every stitch.
But then you gotta go to sleep, so you gotta take fucking barbiturates like Elvis to come down.
But actually, for me, because
big conflict in your body.
That's what happens, though. It's true. That's what they do. Those guys are wound up till 2, 3 in the morning after a game. Some of them, flight, this, that. You fucking keyed up. They have trouble
What about the
sleeping.
Sativa weed? Does that?
I don't do
keep
that.
you up?
I don't do it, man.
So you're doing the indica, right?
I'm doing the indica.
Oh, good for you. I'd be sleeping indica right now. I would be sleeping right now.
What's it called? Sativa.
Sativa.
Okay, so does that keep you up at night?
No, it doesn't. If I go, it does if you smoke it late at night. but I usually smoke it during the day and I smoke indica at night.
Okay.
But as far as the Adderall goes, too, like the Adderall fucking doesn't keep me up at night. It
We got
fucking
microdosing.
yeah, well,
What are you doing? Like 3 milligrams Adderall?
if that. And
What
like
do you
I,
have, do you have when they have it in that small dose?
no, I break up a
break
fucking
'em up?
30 into chunks.
Oh, okay.
But some days I'll go 2 or 3 days without taking it, and it like stays in my body to the point where I still feel like I'm fucking like regulated. So like I don't have to take that much, but like I feel like it actually fucking helps me sleep a little bit better because I'm able to focus on sleeping and not my fucking ex.
You want to try it?
I think I'm gonna just snort some fucking
I think
heroin.
you should try
Yeah.
fucking right now a fucking M&M and Adderall. What else you got in this fucking place? Break it out, man.
You name it, they got it here.
We got fucking uppers, downers,
Nice fucking
some
beef
apothecary.
jerky, some uppers.
Some beef jerky.
uppers, downers,
fucking,
screamers,
some
laughers,
Fritos.
Husker do's, Husker don'ts.
Husker Du was a great band back in the day. Fucking heavy. Remember them?
Heard of them, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, to be honest with you, I just really heard of them more than I heard them.
Yeah.
But I know they were fucking badass. But I thought it'd be cool to say, oh yeah, Husker Du. Yeah, fuck yeah, I know them.
Be a man. I don't complain about pain generally.
No.
I mean,
I don't really complain to anybody. Who's there to complain to? You know what I mean? My back hurts, honey.
I just go out in the garage and punch a hole in the wall.
You know what I say to anybody that says anything? What my parents said to me. Huh, go lay down.
Yeah.
That's all I got. My head hurt, back hurt, stomach hurts, this, that. I go,
You'll
really?
be okay.
Go lay down.
You're
then.
all right.
Go lay
Right?
down. Right, yeah.
Go lay down.
You're okay. You're all right.
Go lay down. You'll be all right. Just get the fuck away from me.
I hope you enjoyed the
Be a man.
Experience.